Welcome back everyone. As I already said, this lesson will focus on our camera following Dino and also will make our Dino jump in this lesson. So let's go ahead and click on camera. We have to add another script which will be scroll camera. So add component and call it scroll camera. So this script will make sure that camera follows our Dino. We'll do that by saying that camera should move the same speed as Dino is moving. So let's go ahead and add this script to our scripts folder and let's open it. So as you remember, our Dino was moving to the right and we multiplied by 10 and by time. So we'll do the same for our background. We do not need the start method, so we can delete it. And in our update method, we type transform dot translate, open the parentheses and type transform right times 10 and times time delta time. Let's hit save and go back to Unity to see if it's scrolling. Okay, great, so our camera is scrolling, our backgrounds are cloning. This looks okay. Next thing we will deal with is our Dino jumping. So let's go to our Dino script. We will use its rigid body, so we need variable for rigid body. So private rigid body 2D, which will be called RB. In our start method, we will say that RB is equal get component rigid body 2D, which is attached to our Dino. And in our update method, we will say whenever we detect any input, our Dino will jump. So whenever our mouse button is pressed and whenever our touchscreen is pressed, we'll make our Dino jump. So let's type if input dot get mouse button down, 0 in the parentheses. So what we will do is make another method which will be called Dino jump, and we will call it here in our if statement. So Dino jump, and under the Dino run, let's type private void Dino jump. So to make our Dino jump, we just need velocity. We'll say rb.velocity, so our rigid body gets velocity of new vector 2. X value is 0 because we do not want it to move by the x-axis, and y value is, let's say, 20. Let's save it and see how it looks like. Okay, our Dino may have jumped too much. That's why we'll go to its rigid body, so Dino, Inspector, find rigid body 2D, and find gravity scale. So we'll just make our Dino a bit fatter, so gravity scale and type 5. Let's see now how it goes. Okay, so first thing I notice is that our Dino is hitting the colliders that we have on our background and on our camera. That's why we will resize it. Go to main camera, find box collider 2D, click edit collider, and resize it to the bare corner. Let's do the same for our background. So find the second box collider that we have created and also resize it. And because we have changed our background, we have to change also our background in prefabs. So let's delete the current background in the prefabs. So click on it and delete it, and take the current background and drag it to prefabs. Okay, great. We also have to go to main camera. We have our prefab missing, so let's add it now. I think this should be good. The next thing I noticed is that Dino is tripping and a bit rotating. Okay, a lot rotating. We will fix this issue by going to Dino, find rigid body 2D, open the constraints, and freeze rotation in Z axis. Okay, let's try now. Let's jump, jump. Okay, this is better. The only thing I don't like is that Dino can jump many times. We will fix this issue by stating that our Dino jumps only when it's grounded, meaning when it hits collider on the ground. So let's go to our Dino. Let's add one boolean, which will be private boolean called is grounded, and initially it will be true. Okay, we have to fix then our update method. As you can see, our Dino jumps if it detects any input, but we also have to add and if it's grounded. So we can just type is grounded equals true. Okay, great. Now let's go to Dino jump and type is grounded. Actually becomes false. So when our Dino jumps, it lifts off the ground, so it's not grounded, and we have to wait till it falls down. And when it falls down, we again have the chance to make a jump. But before that, we cannot make a jump. Now, let's say that our Dino is grounded when it touches the collider on the ground. We will do that by creating another private void. We can use the collider on the ground, so let's type on collision enter 2D. We also have collision or our Dino, so collision from the Dino and the background can result in using this method. If our Dino touches the collider of the background, we write that like if collision dot game object dot tag equals background. We will add a tag to our background later. Then we will state that is grounded equals true. Now let's save this, go to Unity, go to background in prefabs, go to this section that says tag and untagged, click on it, go to add tag, click on this little plus, and our tag is background. Now again click on background and choose tag to be background. As you may notice, the background in our scene is already changed to background because we have changed the prefabs. Now let's go ahead and see how this looks like. So we jump once, and that's it. We cannot jump 2 or 3 times. Okay, this looks great, and see you in the next lesson.